Hello everyone, today I've got a special episode for you guys, and this is the new game from Supercell, Clash Royale. So I wanted to play it for a long time but didn't have an iOS device, and finally I managed finding an old iPhone 4 and I managed getting the game on it and playing a bit. And this is gonna be an introduction video for some kind of a celebration of 40,000 subscribers. I reached that yesterday night and this is really amazing, so thank you guys. This is gonna be an introduction video for this game. Basically this is what the game looks like. This is the training part of the game and you're warring with another side. Of course this is gonna be a multiplayer, but in the beginning when you first open the game it's gonna walk you through some practices like this one. So if you see any lags in the video, it's because I'm using a super old phone for recording those attacks. So I'm sorry about that. I think it's gonna get better in the video. If not that, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do my best to solve this and record in a better speed. So let's go a bit over the basics of this game. You got 8 cards, you can see 4 of them and the 5th one is pointed as next. You get elixir, and as you can see it always loads up when the maximum is 10. Also notice on the right upper side there's the time. If the time ends and there's no winner, it's gonna be a tie. But if you 3-starred or 1-starred and the enemy didn't get any starred, you're gonna be the winner. So to get 3 stars you gotta destroy the 2 small buildings and the big one, or one of the small buildings and the big one. You can deploy troops that are gonna go in 2 directions. You can see bridges over here, so you can attack from the left side or from the right side. As you can see, the troops are very similar to the ones from Clash of Clans, but of course there are differences as well. Each troop got different strategies. Each troop is strong against other troops and weak against other troops, so you're gonna have to learn what each troop is able to do and use that in the right moment. The whole idea over here is that you gotta react in real time to what your enemy does in a way that you're gonna get the 3 stars. So notice on this one that I was able to get the first building with the giant on the left side while my enemy is going from the right side, and now I'm focusing on defending my big building. I don't know what the building is called, but it got a king on it, and if that's destroyed the time ends and basically you are losing. So once you release all of the troops, they're called cards. Once you get all of the cards, you're gonna be able to use a lot of strategies and defend in many strategies. There are gonna be buildings that you can put and many different stuff, maybe more spells as well. And I don't know if it's called spells, all those fireballs and all those stuff. And basically there's gonna be a lot of strategy in those. So I don't know if I'm gonna be making videos about this game. Let me know in the comments if you think I should make strategy videos about this game. The release date is gonna be on March. I think that there's no exact date, and once it's gonna be officially released I'll be able of course to record in a normal speed without those lags and with amazing quality. So this is something that I can promise you. So one more thing in the game is once you destroyed one of those small buildings, you're able to deploy your troops behind the enemy line, behind that small river in the middle. So it basically gives you advantage when you're destroying one of the small buildings, and this way you can win the battle. So you gotta focus on offense and also on defense, seeing what the enemy is deploying, reacting to that, deploying the right troops. And notice on this one that I was able to destroy the main building and I am getting the 3 stars. So let's go a bit over the menu. The left menu is the shop. This is where you can buy cards which will upgrade your troops. This is where you can buy gems and where you can buy chests. So I'm gonna explain a bit later what are those chests. You can see that there are levels as well that you can upgrade exactly like in Clash of Clans. The next screen is the cards. This is the 8 cards that you're bringing to battle, and under them there's the card collection, and those 4 are also cards that I have, and under them you can see all of the cards that I did not find yet. The way of finding cards is basically buying them with gold or opening chests. The next window is the battle window, and this is where you can see the chest, go to battle, and all of the other things. You can see the setting as well. It looks very similar to Clash of Clans, and I think that when the official release will be, there's gonna be a bit more settings, maybe changing from Android to iOS and stuff like that. Here's the top players. If you're clicking on that cup over there, you can see the players, you can see the clans, and you can see your friends. And I don't have friends, just like in real life. Nah, just kidding. The next button is the activity log, where you can see replays of your battles and the inbox. So I guess that when you're gonna be in a clan, you're gonna be able to see stuff in the inbox like clan mates and stuff like that. The next one is the achievements, and as you can see, you're gonna be able to get gems, just like I've got some TV Royale, watching a TV Royale replay, and that gave me 5 gems and 5 experience points. So the next window is gonna be the clans. As you can see, I'm not in a clan because it unlocks it only level 3, and I started playing the game only yesterday. So once I'm gonna have a clan, maybe I'm gonna open a clan with you guys. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments, and we can add all of you guys. Well, I don't know, not all of you probably, but we can make a clan for us. So let's talk a bit about the chests. Chests are where you're getting gold. Here's one. I'm gonna gem one to see what it gives, and you're gonna see that it's gonna give me some gold. In this case, it gave me 24 gold, and also it's gonna give you some cards. And as you're getting more cards, as you can see, I need 10 cards of this troop to upgrade it, 4 cards of this troop to upgrade it, and it gives you some card, and this way you're able to upgrade troops. So you don't need to go for resources or all of that. You need to get chests, and there are a couple of ways to get them. First of all, you're getting a free chest every couple of hours, I think every 3 hours. There's also the crown chest that you're getting once a day, and you're gonna make sure that you're clicking on a chest to open it. So if it's a chest that it takes 3 hours to open, you can do that during the day. If it's one that takes 8 hours, you can do it during the night. Another way of getting chests is doing battles, and I'm gonna go to the activity log. I'm not gonna do a live battle, but we're gonna see one of the battles that I've got. So the matchmaking is not perfect, just like in Clash of Clans, and I was matched a lot against higher level players and didn't have any chance to win the game. So hopefully this is something that is going to be improved, and right now we're gonna see one of the matches. You will notice also that there are arenas, and it changes all the graphics and all the stuff about the floor. I don't think that it matters much, but I think that once you go into higher trophies, you're earning trophies every time you're winning, or your trophies are decreased every time you're losing, just like in Clash of Clans. And if you're winning, you're going to a higher league. So the leagues over here are called arenas, and if you're going to a higher arena, it's most likely that you're gonna meet much stronger guys, and you're gonna have to beat them to get more trophies. So we're gonna see one of the battles that I had. As you can see, I've got one of the buildings already, and the enemy didn't get anything, and I also got half of the health of the big building, and I'm sending the giant. The giant, for example, is going only for buildings, and it got a lot of hit points, just like in Clash of Clans. So this guy sends a witch with the skeletons on my giant. It's not really helping, and my giant is doing more damage to his buildings. So now that witch is going toward my buildings are starting shooting at it, and I use the fireball to take out some of the skeletons. And also all you gotta do is make sure that you're planning your troops right, because that elixir ends very quickly. If you're doing one mistake and not doing the right thing, you can lose the battle, and you're gonna lose a lot. That really happens a lot, but that's good. It makes you learn from your mistakes. So what you gotta do, basically, as I said in the beginning, you gotta learn what each troop can do. You gotta play and see how it behaves, which troops you want to take, which are your favorite, and what each troop or spell or whatever can do for you, and how it defends and how it attacks and how it goes against different troops. So that's very interesting. So for example, you can see those bunch of skeletons, and they're good against giants, for example, because they're slowing down the giants and not letting it attack the building. It really slows them down and gets a lot of their health. There's the P.E.K.K.A, and for some reason the P.E.K.K.A is very fast on this one compared to Clash of Clans. So basically that's it. Let me know in the comments if you think I should make strategy videos about this one. I'm gonna be playing it a bit more, so I'm gonna get the hang of it. I'm still new to this game and have no idea about all of the troops and all of the cards and all of those stuff, so I'm definitely going to learn that. And if you're interested, I'm gonna make videos, so it's gonna be able to help you in your attacks. So that's basically it. Hopefully you liked that. If you did, like, subscribe, and comment. If you're new on the channel, of course I would love if you subscribe. So that's it. We'll see each other in the next video. Bye bye.